Hey guys, this is Shaft of the Cleaning Casting crew, and I've got some exciting match for you tonight. We're going to be checking in on CatZ. I haven't seen his ZvP in quite some time. Last I saw, he was doing a lot of stuff with, 4 hatch before pull, or at least 3 hatch before pull into a really quick 4th hatch. He was doing things like swarm hosts with a lot of spore crawlers and offensive. I mean, just all kinds of crazy shenanigans. So I'm really excited to be, taking a look at another one of RooTCatZ's games. In addition, we've got a relative newcomer to the scene. I wasn't able to find very much information on this guy, but he is a Protoss player by the name of BrightDawn. It looks like he is a North American player, very high up there in Masters ranking. He was ranked 5th. This is the time of this replay cast, but that could change depending on when you watch this. Either way, though, suffice it to say, this guy is going to be very, 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 very good. Hopefully, he'll make a great lineup matchup here for CatZ. But we'll be getting into that here momentarily. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. We are on Star Station. This is a really interesting map now that they've modified it a little bit. The size of the map is quite a bit smaller, as far as like the peripheral edges, but you still got the same basic layout, same basic structure. I really like some of these changes here. It really makes it a little more friendly as a Zergy McFerguson. Either way though, let's go ahead and get the player instructions out of the way, because here on the bottom right hand side of Star Station, it's our red Protoss, Mr. BrightDawn. Woo! And here on the top left hand side of that very same map, representing Root Gaming, it's my man Pablo Katz Escobar. Actually, it's not Escobar. I'm not even going to try to attempt to pronounce that name. But, yeah, anyways. This is, Zerg vs Protoss. It's going to open up very standard. I like that we're seeing this hatch here out, or I'm sorry, this pylon here out of BrightDawn. This is going to indicate, some kind of Forge first, Nexus first build. I'm not really a fan of the Gateway first stuff. I know it's a lot more popular these days. I just feel like it's got some major weaknesses, so seeing a player return to this setup is beautiful. And, here on the Zerg side of things, we've got CatZ, going ahead, sending his drone down here for his really early hatch first. This is something this guy does. What I'm wondering now is, does he build another hatchery here before he builds a pool, or how is he going to proceed? In case you guys are wondering, the Cleaning Casting crew has been going through a lot of major changes lately. We are definitely trying to keep everyone up to date on, this King of the Hill that we're planning. UASL is finishing up now. We've just got a lot of major events coming after the holidays, so hopefully everyone's going to get, their fill in of the Christmas season, and then come back 2014 completely ready for some action. And yeah, here we go. We've got the hatchery coming out now for CatZ. Still no pull, as you can see. So yeah, this guy going for, his just very typical, very standard, super safe play though, because it's greedy to take all these hatcheries. But check it out, these drones patrolling around in case there's any kind of shenanigans. He spotted this pylon first. He knows a Forge is an option. He was sending that drone scouting, which you really don't see too many players doing in this matchup, just to see if there was a gateway or if it was going to be a Forge that he'd need to worry about. So he's just searching around, for these pylons, even doing it here with this drone. Just super, super good play. And yeah, here's the macro hatch CatZ likes to throw down as well. And again, still no pull. He really feels like he can get away with this being such a big map. And, seeing that his opponent isn't going gateway first, that just means, oh, I don't need to pull forever. And yeah, some players may say, well, if you don't get a pull, it delays your queens. Well, he's going to have roughly the same amount of larvae. He's on 4 hatcheries already. All he's going to have to do is slowly add queens to this, and his production is going to go up exponentially. It will be ridiculous. Here we go. Basically 4 minute 45 second spawning pool. Just crazy stuff out of cats. Crazy stuff. Alright, so BrightDawn, we see knocking down the plates here. This is going to be good for him to help his wall off, you know, if he's worried about Zerglings or something getting in there. Cybernetics core just about finished. Once that's done, we'll have some idea of what our Brotos here wants to do. He's also chasing this Overlord right on out. Doesn't want it getting too much information. Now I'm curious to see how much information does BrightDawn have. Nothing. Wow, look at this. But it looks like he's going to be going for something semi-aggressive. It's about 545 here, and this is a crouching probe. Where's the hidden pylon, though? That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. It's not on the mini-map, so maybe nothing too dangerous. Not in any danger of Overlord scouting it either. I wonder if the Zelnaga would reveal that. I don't think so. Anyways, Zealot charging on forward. This is more of a scouting Zealot. He's going to be surprised to see, you know, these 2 hatcheries, unless he's familiar with CatZ, because CatZ has been doing this for quite some time. Don't believe there was an OMG I'm playing CatZ at the beginning of this, so kind of is what it is, man. Anyways, this Zealot does finally show up. We've got a Roach Warren here. This is a little bit late for a Roach Warren. Oh, Thing's getting good surface area on that Zealot. It's going to fall. He only lost 1 Ling there. Almost lost 2, but only losing 1. That's not bad at all. Anyways, the Roach Warren a little bit delayed here. If there was any kind of super aggressive, you know, follow-up to this, you know, there's a lot of gates being built, but, you know, CatZ is scouting this, so maybe he's got that timing down a little bit better than I do. This is 6 gate response, 7 gate, no, that's 6 gate, +1 finishing now. Here's the pylons. Oh yeah, so this is about to get real interesting. Just BrightDawn going completely into this. So CatZ actually with the perfect timing on this Roach Warren, because it's going to be ready just in time for this timing attack. Now the pylons are going to get down. Roach Warrens, I feel like those roaches a little bit earlier would have completely shut this down. Either way, he's going ahead targeting down these stalkers. Beautiful play here by CatZ. BrightDawn still putting on a lot of pressure here. A lot of Zealots being warped in here. It looks like he knows his opponent's a little bit gas starved. And forced to mostly make Lings. The roaches are going to have to be few and far between. He's even making super usage of these Stalkers and Zealots, trying to target those down. Now left with mostly Lings and Queens. Looks like BrightDawn's got a good chance of actually dealing a severe amount of damage to CatZ here. I don't think it's going to be a death blow, but this is going to get real risky real quick. Now there's a lot of transfuse energy here, a lot of Lings in production. The metabolic boost is finishing up now, so it looks like he's going to go ahead and start trying to target down the pylons. Ooh, target down with the pylons. Those 4 Lings. Come on. Either way, nice micro here. He's definitely staying alive. Looks like he's going to sacrifice his 3rd base, or at least let it soak up some damage while he gets his reinforcements in. Now there's not very much production going on here for BrightDawn. 5 Zealots now on the way, but 4 Roaches just finished. 4 more on the way. 7 more on the way now. Queen's doing a great job here dealing DPS. Mostly these are going to be here for the damage and tanking, just buying himself some time as he gets huge amounts of units up. He's not worried about missed injects at all. Look at these hatcheries, man. This is still before 10 minutes. He's on 4 hatcheries, just producing roaches after roaches after roaches. Now he has to be super careful here, but he does not really have to worry about injects, and that makes a huge difference in your production income. This is just I've always found it bonkers, but this is a CatZ replay, so I think the two are kind of synonymous. Now we do have CatZ going ahead chasing BrightDawn all the way back home here. But BrightDawn got some cannons up. He's get that 2nd one just about there. He's going ahead switching into the Robo facility. He knows he was all in there, but taking a look at the probe count, he's managed to catch back up. He's a little bit ahead, and even though he's on 2 bases to 3 base, that's kind of where Protoss expects to be. In any case, looks like we do have CatZ preparing himself for a timing attack here. Let's see how this ends up working. Oh my god. Wow, he's definitely targeting down those cannons, single firing those. Roaches take a lot of damage from them, so the faster they die, the better off for him. Force field's really doing a lot here to hold the roaches in, but ultimately roaches may be able to break through. Oh my god, Cannon's getting targeted down now. Zealot's falling. This could be it. BrightDawn taking a lot of damage. Third Cannon finally falling now. He's all down to gateway production. Even the robo facility not actually being utilized here. So here we go. Gateway production going down. There are a lot of gateways on the field for him. Zealot's coming down now. Roaches and probes look like they may be able to clean up. Oh my god, Zealot's probes beating back the roaches. This mothership core doing a lot of damage as well. Mostly drained on energy. It's actually sitting on 84. I'm surprised we're not seeing some more spells cast by it. Maybe it's saving up for that 100 spell cast. Who knows? But I feel like a Time Warp could have definitely helped out there a little bit. Now we got Lynx coming here into the main. Oh my god, he's going to try and harass behind this. Epic sauce, man. Epic sauce. This is incredible stuff here we're seeing by CatZ. Just all-out production. He's halfway through to Aspire, and he's finally going to go ahead and back up, setting back on his haunches, building some spine crawlers. He feels completely safe to just drone up. His counter aggression, just go ahead and push his opponent back. In fact, guys, I want to show that to you. That was just beautiful. Play is not dead. I'll have to take a look at that. Sorry about that, guys. Huh. A little bit interesting. Not really. I'm actually kind of upset because that was an awesome battle that I thought I'd captured there for you. Oh well, we'll get that fixed. Anyway, here's those spore crawlers I was talking about. He really wants to defend himself against any kind of drops, any kind of DTs that may be coming in. Just generally safe to keep one spore crawler at every base. Besides that, if you are going for swarm hosts, that could be helpful. Right now he's going Mutalisks, but you know, he may tech switch at any time. Also, you know, spore crawlers just go so beautifully cosmetically with spine crawlers. I mean, look, if you got a giraffe over here, you need a giant shelled turtle over here. Or wait, I think those are snails. I don't know. I saw them in a video game once. Either way. Alright, so it looks like we've got BrightDawn continuing with his aggression. I'm a little bit concerned though, because this is a Immortal Sentry push, and it's hitting about a minute and a half, you know, later than the typical Immortal Sentry push, which is understandable with all the aggression we've seen so far this game. My problem with this is he's a mortal behind, and well, that's really kind of it. Other than that, it's actually a pretty interesting transition. However, this is a second all-in this game, and I think that's a little bit painful here. Now, the Mutalisks do show up. They've actually caused quite a bit of devastation in the probe line. Sorry, I missed that. 25 workers killed, and this is actually going to put BrightDawn in an even more all-in position. Now, BrightDawn being forced to warp in here at home, that means he's not warping in here at CatZ's base, which means that, you know, all this static defense will eventually be able to whittle away the Protoss army. Sure, it may make slow process into the Zerg base, but you know, these roaches kind of getting peeled apart here. Actually, the roaches now finally getting a good concave here. Force field's going down. Roaches getting picked off yet again. But there's not much reinforcements here for BrightDawn. If he can go ahead and target down these high-tech units that won't just get re-warped back in, that is the Immortals, boom, we've got a GG. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I mentioned earlier, this is Shaft of the Clinic Casting Crew. And as always, thanks for being awesome. Have a great day, guys, and hope you enjoy the holidays.